My name is Anil Patel and I'm the Chairman of Virtual Mgr. SmartClean is a solution that involves an app that can be downloaded from the App Store, and that works in conjunction with QR codes that are placed around a facility. Then our end users, cleaners, would then scan the code as they completed their work, which from that point all of the data is real time and aggregates into dashboards so that real time decisions can be made. SmartClean was developed initially to allow a very quick deployment of our solution, and it was almost a pivot in some ways when COVID hit, because we were unable to staff were unable to get into buildings, into hospitals, into facilities. So we needed a way of being able to deploy the product very quickly so that we could not only track cleaning activities, but specifically in the US we were tracking COVID cleaning teams. And it was a way that we could also train remotely through Zoom and other tools that we didn't have to have on site. Yes, I think so, and it's part of the reason why the product got deployed into the state government buildings here in Queensland, was as part of the COVID response plan and the ability for external bodies to really drill into the data and ensure that certain tasks were created. In line with that, we're finding a big uptake in the product also in the UK, where we're rolling out through a number of schools and government facilities that's starting this month over there. The data that is provided mashes up into dashboards, so we can track individuals, we can track teams, we can look at productivity by hour, by shift, by building, and use all of that information to look at where were cost savings maintained. Other areas around maintenance and support, in that the cleaners are often the first individuals to spot problems like light bulbs being out, bathrooms being inactive, and they can report that data immediately through photographs and information, which again is saving money for the client. From a corporate perspective, one of the biggest issues with commercial cleaning companies is around, did the cleaner actually come and did they spend the appropriate time cleaning the facility? This solution provides a very quick and easy way of date geocoding, timestamp every event, and gives the end client that surety that the tasks were conducted and that the cleaning company did what they say they were going to do.
Cohort Innovation Space looks after a couple of different buildings. One of them is Griffith Innovation Centre. Another one is the Gold Coast Health Digital Centre for Excellence. And one of them is the Queensland AI Hub's Gold Coast base, which is the Tataway HQ upstairs. So we look after a couple of different spaces, including our co-working space, our general foyer, our event space, all of our bathrooms. So we've got about 15 different touch points across our 2,500 square metre space. So part of our returning to work with our COVID safe plan was trying to find new technologies that would help us and help the people who are in our business return to work safely. So we're always looking for new initiatives and new technologies that will help us do that. So installing SmartClean was fantastic for us, because it allowed us the confidence to be able to tell people, we know when and where exactly places have been cleaned, and it really gave our tenants some peace of mind coming back to the office. Once we decided that we wanted to get SmartClean installed in our space, it was so quick. I think it took about 1 day to roll out all the QR codes. We actually have an external cleaning company that we liaise with for our space, and they were fantastic. We're able to work with the Virtual Mgr team to train our external cleaners. And then ever since then, from that first day, we've had, real-time reporting on our cleaning. So it's fantastic for us to be able to look at the data and see when and where places have been cleaned, how long they've stayed in each area. And we actually use that every month to report back to state government and other management teams to be able to say, hand on heart, this is the data, this is what we know is happening. So it really helps us in those reporting requirements.